And good morning and welcome to the Thursday morning show. It's crazy in here this morning. We have a new visitor. Caden's here with us this morning. 60 degrees. Should be a beautiful day. Guys?
Let me get this cranking right here. Anyway, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a Thursday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. Joining us today, the honey bear himself, and from LSU country, Garlan, what's up? Woohoo! Roll Tide. Go Tigers.
Not this time. Can't do it this time.
Oh, lip smacking, jaw jacking, Jeff Mathews, getting ready for a big wedding.
I'm the one in the middle for you new fans that are here today.
And for the first time ever in my 22 years of doing morning TV, never, Carlos, have I had someone say to me, I'm bored. Why are you bored? Caden Mathews here this morning says, I'm bored. I said, the show ain't even started yet.
Stop it.
Huh? Hang on.
It's about to
keep you entertained.
It's about to get fun.
Zach, he's wanting to wrestle you.
I don't need to get hurt before I go to work.
And on the set this morning, David with Lewis and Son, and Shut Up Huddleston in his purple, and Zach, I told you to wear nothing but Bama on Thursday, Zach. You do have some Bama shirts.
Bama watch, Bama
drawers. Bama drawers.
No.
Is Bama going to finish third
Red in my
SEC
shirt.
again?
Shut up. We'll talk with them in just a moment. What are we having today?
Today we're going to have some chicken nachos. I just happened to be at the house last night, and an old buddy showed up about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We sat around and talked, and I said, man, I got to get everything ready for the grill tomorrow.
Nice picture Denny took.
That was a really nice picture. We cooked some nacho. We cooked some
that late?
Some chicken thighs. Posted on Facebook, cooking on the grill with Garlan. The neighbors started calling, what about us? What about us? So we're going to have chicken nachos today.
Good.
Something really good.
Since my lovely bride didn't prepare breakfast this morning, I'm hungry. Join us today, Tom McAllister, Frank on the phone, and Carlos in here this morning, too. Just drop by, give me a shout out. Colonial Properties, right, Carlos? That'll cost you another 10 or 15. Carlos, yesterday I said, I'm tired of texting people, not hearing back. I'm trying to sell the rodeo. Carlos said, I answer your call every time. You other folks, ante up. My newest salesperson, of course, is sports director Zack Greene, who's already hitting everybody, already got on. Zach, you got to call on people that ain't advertising right now.
Well, they're not advertising right now. They used to, so.
But that means they're still my client, Zach. That's the way that works.
Okay.
I mean, David tells me.
Well, that's fine.
How sales work.
Well, I'm just trying to do the good for the company.
All right, Garland, we got a little special project for you maybe later on this morning we'll come up with.
All right.
We're going to demonstrate some things later.
So, hey, is the sales working for you right now, Zach?
How's that going, Frank?
I know you did a card count on your business cards. You got 997 left.
I gave 3 out this morning.
Don't be so picky about them. Just pass them out, man.
Hey, are you still bored?
Nope.
Nope. All right. We're going to get ready to go to the weather right now. Hey, I saw at the beach it's going to be, 85, 87 degrees. It's going to be like 100 here, ain't it?
It's going to be warmer here for sure. It is. But let's go over that forecast quickly because I have an announcement to make here in just a moment. But 60 degrees out there feels great. We're going to have full sunshine today with temperatures, of course, mid-80s, or actually 89, possibly even 90 for your high today. Tomorrow, your high of 91. It is actually warmer here than it is in Gulf Shores. That'll be A-OK. The weekend's looking beautiful, too. Go get them. Weekend's looking beautiful. There it is. No rain to worry about at all throughout the whole Labor Day weekend. Going to be nice. And I want to say for Susan, she just texted and said Pine Torch Church is having decoration located in Bankhead National Forest Sunday, May 27th, starting at 10 a.m. with singing by the Dodson family. Everyone is welcome. Thank you, Susan.
How do you get on a roof when it's night? Do y'all ever call off a day's work because it's too hot? At Lewis and Son?
No, we don't. You have to wear gloves or special clothing as far as to keep from burning yourself, though.
Ooh, hot. Shut up. What's up with you?
Hey, I'm waiting to get my house started.
Y'all
got everything cleared with the mortgage company, and it's ready to go. Football season's around the corner. LSU's number 1, Bama's number 3. It's going to be a good season.
Shut up, Zach. You autographed this for him before you leave. Zach, you were at the 30th annual rodeo the other night, and Dave, you ain't a celebrity.
Well, I did had a guy, I wish I'd got his name, said him and his dad watch all the time, and he came up to me about 2 times and talked, and then the third time he came with one of those rodeo books, and he said, Jamie and Gloria's not here. He said, my dad was wondering, could I get your autograph? I said, the only time anybody's asked me for my autographs is when I need to write my name to pay a bill or something.
So that's your first ever autograph?
As far as I can remember.
Did you give him a business card?
No, I didn't.
You don't have to just give them business cards to people you're trying to sell.
I know,
Zach.
I
You can
didn't.
give them. I mean, we got plenty of
I gave
them.
one to my Uncle Ray.
What about you, Aunt
You
Edna?
laugh.
My Aunt Edna, she told me she met you.
Saw her yesterday. Here's a photograph of me and Aunt Edna. How many kin folks you got?
I
That's
got a
on the
bunch
right.
of them. There's Aunt Edna.
You know how many bags of charcoal she was buying yesterday at Lowe's?
I don't know.
Don't tell him.
They had like 20 bags of charcoal. And she said, we don't even own a grill. They had charcoal on sale at Lowe's for like $9 for 2 big old bags. It was usually like $17.
$17.
I know.
Yeah, I hear it. They had a truck load. Zach. She said, we don't even have a grill.
I'm kin to half of Limestone County, so I got a bunch of cousins that have graduated. I got too many to name tonight and tomorrow night, so congratulations.
So you're complaining that they hit you up for graduation gifts?
No, I'm proud of them. Glad they're.
Well, how many graduation gifts do you have to get?
I go in with my parents doing that.
Oh, okay. So you get out of it.
I go in with them.
Yeah, okay.
I buy laptops.
Yeah, okay.
I buy laptops for all my nieces and nephews who go to college, and I do that and say, finish college, and you don't have
As
to
cheap
give it
as you
back.
are, you ain't buying no
buy
cousin
laptops.
or no
I
laptop.
buy a laptop because I don't want them to yeah, I do. Because I don't want them coming back to me later on after they drop out of school or something, say, I need money, Uncle Donnie. You ain't getting it. I gave you
Sell the
a laptop.
laptop.
Well, I like how much you chipped in on this party Sunday.
I will. Hey, you need me over there, I'll come over there.
Hey, let me ask, well, this isn't Cater Day
good. I
this
got
morning.
it
It ain't got
covered.
nothing to do with sports. I just want to throw this out. It says here that Lois and Charles Sanford have been married 54 years. But they got, Brad, bring that picture about Decatur. Here's a couple here out of Decatur doing a story on them. They made like $200 a month, and they bought furniture. They've got a stove that they have had. There's a couple right there. They've got a stove, David, that they've had. They bought it for 54 years. They've had that stove. It says here that when it quit working, they would get to McCullough Appliances in Decatur, and he kept it going. Mr. McCullough died last year. He died this year, March 21st, at 91 years old. They've had to replace the eyes on the top of it. That's how that one piece of furniture has been with them their entire life. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, dang, if their stove will last 54 years, we don't even use ours. How long will ours last?
Mine's last 21. It's never used.
Can you operate it and open it, clean it? And
How long will ours last?
It'll last forever.
Yeah, locked up on it. It never been used. It's like, crap, what's this
That
going
was
to be?
just an excuse to never have to use it.
Hey, Zach, have you seen this book?
I bought it for my dad the other day.
Who they got number one?
LSU.
And I don't know. I hadn't looked at the whole book.
Well, you can't say it, or you just...
I hadn't. Well, I was going LSU. I was going Mark Slayball of ESPN. He came out with a top 5.
Who's he got?
LSU. He's got LSU.
Bill still has LSU number
I ain't
one.
talking to you.
He's got Slayball, which he's well known at ESPN. LSU, USC, Bama, Oregon, and Georgia is number 5. That kind of surprises me.
Well, the ESPN right now, they're going on College Football Live this week. They did Alabama yesterday. They got them 3. They do LSU today. They got them 2, Garland. And then they got number 1. They got USC.
There's a lot of love for USC.
But here they got Notre. I mean, as Donnie we already looked at this morning, and Garland did too. But they got LSU 1, USC 2, Bama 3, and it said basically it's going to be like that. It's going to come down to the game in Baton Rouge tonight.
Oh man!
That winner will probably.
What's funny is ESPN has USC number 1, but they also said that it's going to be LSU Oregon in the national championship. I'm like, y'all don't know what.
But I mean, they got it in there. They said Saban's the first coach to make $6 million a year in here.
So now
Pretty
you
good
don't have
book.
to buy
Got
that.
married.
And when he goes to
I
Texas, he's going to make more than that. That's
They got
the best lineman in the country.
They got 4 guys from LSU on the first team All-American team defense this year, supposedly.
Those books will be coming out between now and Athlon.
So basically, it's going to be about. It's going to be USC, LSU, and Bama 3. Either way they go, they'll flip the thing.
It don't matter where you start; it's where you finish.
And how about the SEC going out?
Let's write those words down.
That's right.
Hey, how about the SEC going out west and taking all the quarterbacks? We had the 4 stars from California, and y'all got the one from Utah, right?
Yeah.
So.
All right, speaking of the SEC, Zach, you're welcome to do sports anytime here, but let me go and do this part. The Southeastern the SEC has dominated Caden in every way possible. The league holds 3 major championships: Alabama, Kentucky, South Carolina in baseball. gymnastics, Alabama, tennis, Florida, and the golf team has like an 11-stroke lead. The girls golf, they're going to win that.
Track and field, we'll win that.
Softball, we might win it too.
We're taking it all. Yeah, softball tonight, Michigan, ESPN 2 at 7 o'clock.
You got any sports?
Got a first off, give congrats to Jeff's daughter, 6A.
We've got a picture.
Champ Sparkman.
We do have
Got a picture, as they say. Sparkman girl, there she is right there, holding the old blue.
She don't look nothing like her daddy. Thank goodness.
And we got a group photo.
She got her daddy.
Sparkman girl, congratulations.
He has no more.
All right.
She took them all from him.
And next?
Alabama, 2 more commits. Darius Page and Jonathan Allen, 2 big defensive linemen, Jack linebacker type players. So, we keep getting richer. Got an Auburn story for David. They got a big commit. Quarterback Jeremy Johnson committed to them over the weekend.
How come Auburn ain't even in the top 25 in this magazine? Neither is Notre Dame.
I'm surprised they always want Notre Dame to be everywhere. It don't matter. They want Notre Dame to national championship every year. I got a bunch of friends. I better be nice. So.
Alabama's always overrated, so it's okay.
I think you had this on the other day, but Brody Kroll retired. Didn't have a big career in the NFL. So it was probably time to retire, Brody. Good luck in your future endeavors.
What else, Zach?
The Bama-Michigan football game, September 1st, 7 o'clock ABC. Dowling, the guy who did his little deal in Louisiana with the drunk LSU fan, he pleaded not guilty. He's guilty. I mean, when you got YouTube video. I mean, who's his lawyer? I don't think he's doing a good job. It's like, well, they got you on videotape, buddy. You better go ahead and just plead guilty to the lighter sentence.
What's his possible sentence on that?
I don't know.
It'd be a lot if it's.
He'd be popular in prison.
Will he be a sex
Yeah. He can do all he wants in prison. They'll love him for it. He'll be the one laying down.
All right, Zach.
Did you see where Joe Paterno, during his 61-year career, earned a $13.4 million pension?
Yeah. Who's getting inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame?
Got that. Rusty Wallace.
We got a picture. There he is right there.
I used to watch like Rusty back in the day.
What's the big race Sunday night?
The Coca-Cola 600.
Very good.
It'll be on.
I went there. I just didn't make it 600 laps.
Jimmy Johnson won the All-Star race last week, and then in funny car NHRA, Jack Beckman. That's all I got. And one more thing. Bama's men and women golf, they're both going for, like I said, national championship. So the women's softball. So we're just champions everywhere. Sorry, Donnie.
Except for baseball and basketball and all that.
Forget baseball.
You didn't win 3 months away. LSU will come out probably. It don't matter where they come out in the beginning, like you said. The big game's going to be, what is it, November 9th?
November. I thought it was November.
Well, I don't know what it is. November
3rd.
Well, the main thing is
party at your house. I know that. So
yeah.
The main thing is
everybody's invited who's watching.
The main thing about LSU is they're just acting like Mettenberger is just the greatest thing in the world.
Did you see him?
Why was he not starting for him last year? He was there last year on campus.
Because Jordan Jefferson had naked pictures of
George Jefferson had gotten in a fight and was suspended for the first part. And then
hey, Garlan, are we allowed to even mention the name Jordan Jefferson in an LSU fan present?
We took Jordan Jefferson and Jarrett Lee and drove them to the state line and said, don't come back.
All right.
Out of here.
David, I got something for you now.
Yes, sir.
You're in pretty good shape, right? But you're going to Boston this weekend for your wife to run in a half marathon or something like that?
She's in great
shape.
shape.
But see,
run.
David, this is the last weekend to go up Mount Everest. Right now, there are 200 people count to go up. This is the last weekend to go up Mount Everest, the highest point in the world. They're saying right now, expecting a traffic jam of about 200 climbers this weekend. Last weekend, 208 tried to reach the summit. 4 died trying. One of them was a good-looking young gal in her 30s who got there. We saw it this morning. On the way down, died of exhaustion. Now, here's what happens, Zach. If you die on Everest, they leave you there.
That's right.
You know, they just found Hillary, the guy that was first man to summit in the 50s, found his body like 10 years ago.
I thought you were going to say Hillary Clinton. I was going to say
well, that's who she said she was named after, but she was, but that that wasn't true.
So your family can't go get you to bury you?
No, the mountain is 29,035 feet. David, you ought to be able to do this. Ice falls, crevices, landslides, blizzards, high winds. It said the temperature there yesterday at the summit was 35 below zero.
Wow.
I was going to go, but I have a party to plan for and a wedding to go to.
35 below zero, Zach.
That's crazy.
And it costs what? $30,000 to do it, to get ready to go up that mountain? Mallory disappeared in 24 in his third attempt to reach the top. His remarkably preserved remains, his clothes and gear intact, were found 75 years later in 1999.
Goodness.
If you die on the mountain, you stay there. One of the Sherpas has reached there 21 times, has hit the summit.
That's crazy. I'm not doing it.
Maybe
I barely make
Maybe I get my ex-wife to try out. Go to something.
I was going to say the
Get over there.
administration. We didn't need a whole presidential rally up there.
I barely make it up the third floor. I work the third floor at work, up the stairs. So, no way.
Huh?
We have to get you in shape.
All right, there's a new book coming out that you can get from me next week. I'll read this one, a Walter Cronkite book. They've also, USA Today said this morning, y'all know he was CBS Anchorman forever. They're starting a museum of him. What happened to my museum?
You quit. You were putting it together.
There, right there. People could go by and tour all this. So, see, David, Garlan, you could come to work up here and run the Country Over Museum.
Lucky you.
Huh?
Yeah. Ask us how much we get paid.
Yeah.
I was going to be first in line.
All right. Have any of y'all ever been in the Houston Astrodome?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, now all it is a storage place. It's a relic. It was opened in 1965. The Astrodome was a revolutionary building in more ways than one. 18-story building could stand underneath the roof. Elvis Presley, Muhammad Ali, Evel Knievel, and the Rolling Stones performed there. They had the first indoor game. Major League Baseball was there. The biggest thing I remember there was in 1968 or 69 watching the Houston, what was their name? The basketball had Elvin Hayes playing, and
University of Houston.
Lou Alcindor played each other on
Houston,
national
UCLA.
TV. Houston, UCLA, and I think Houston won that game. They're saying right now it's 300,000 square feet, a little bit more than the house we live in.
That's probably
That's why the Superdome was built, because of that thing.
So anyway, anything else, Zach?
Well, I better say my sisters come up selling their friend Dana are hitting an airplane here after a while and going to Orlando to Disney World. So hope and pray they have a safe trip and bring me back a hat.
You ever been to Disney World, Zach?
Never been.
They might mistake you for a character.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Hey, Goofy.
You said it, not me.
When I was young in elementary school, we did the Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. Guess which one I was?
You were Snow White.
Which one were you?
Dopey. I was Dopey.
I can see that.
I was Dopey.
You taking your kids down there yet?
We took them last year.
That's a lot of walking. You
is.
couldn't pay me to go back to Disney
They've
World.
got it set up.
I agree with you. I don't like it.
Universal.
Universal was awesome. Disney World,
I don't like
You
it
could have
either.
done
you
without.
keep it. Zach, any other sports? How many business cards you got left?
Good.
I think about 997 is what. I gave out a few more than that, but I am going to try to work. I'm going to come back and talk to y'all tomorrow.
I gave all mine out.
Try to see. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm.
You're going to be back here in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going to come
All
back in the
right.
morning.
We'll take a break, come back and do a little news in a moment. Garlan, you assisting Jawjacker in the kitchen this morning. Caden, you on the phone? You still bored? Are you ready to go?
He's texting Frank right now.
Awesome.
Frank had, you got to get a bigger
All right,
screen
we'll
for Frank.
take a break, come right back in a moment. We'll do a little ZNN.
Frank.
Y'all, hang on.
Locally loving.